Soham woke up startled. His condition at this moment was as if death was following him. Despite it being 8 degrees cold outside, he was sweating profusely. As soon as he extended his hand on the side table to drink water, the empty pot kept there fell on the ground and started rolling with a sound. With this loud sound, Soham realized that he was not in his house at all. He was somewhere else, in a wooden house in the forest, where there were many dry trees outside and vultures were sitting on it, as he had dreamed. In the dream, he also saw that a flying vulture suddenly comes near him. So Soham went and stood near the window to see if it would really happen. He had just reached near the window when a vulture turned its neck towards him and quickly moved towards Soham. It was good that there was a glass wall on the window. Otherwise, the pattern of his face could also have changed. Soham moved a little away from the window and, running out of that room, reached straight down the hall because he had also seen a dead body in the glimpses of his dream. And here really a blood-soaked dead body was found in front of him. Someone had brutally killed him, but Soham could not understand what he was doing at this place and how the visions seen in the dream were turning into reality, and why all these things are happening with him only. Thinking all this, Soham's mind was bursting with pain. He was seeing glimpses of some girl again and again, but her face was not clearly visible. Someone held the girl's hair from behind, and she was screaming in pain. The one who caught her hair was none other than the same man who is currently sleeping in death. There were 2 other men with him who seemed familiar to Soham, and also an inspector, which Soham saw dimly. Soham was going mad, listening to all these glimpses and the screams of that girl. That's when there was a loud knock on the door of that house, but Soham was not in a condition to open the door. He was sputtering in pain between the glimpses and the screams. And then the door broke with a loud bang. 2 constables entered inside with an inspector. Then, as soon as Inspector Kabir touched him, he fell on the ground. And when he opened his eyes, he was sitting in front of Inspector Kabir in the interrogation room, who himself was a little scared at this time.
Soham Saxena. So, what is the story with you this time? How did you reach that dead body?
Not a story. It is true. I slept in my room last night. I don't know how I got there.
You didn't go! So did the ghost take you away?
I don't know. Actually, I need my lawyer.
He will definitely come, waving his tail. He has saved you twice before. But this time, before he comes, I will make you spit out the truth.
Truth? Should I tell the truth? I don't even know the person who died.
The 3 who died were friends. Those 2 were shunned scoundrels of the city. All 3 were killed one by one, and you were present everywhere. But there is not a single evidence against you. Now tell me, how do you do all this?
The inspector had just said that only then Soham's lawyer reached the police station. He didn't have a single proof against Soham. That's why the inspector had to release Soham, because this time the lawyer also brought the report of Soham's illness.
There is some link between you with these murders. For how long will you survive on the basis of money? Someday you will come under the scanner.
By the way, we have also heard a lot of stories about your honesty, Inspector. Tell me, I will reveal it in the court in the next hearing.
Come on, let's go. And yes, I do get some weird glimpses these days, in which those 3 are killing a girl, and an inspector helps them. Those 3 are no more. Only that inspector is left. And if it is you, then first think how to save yourself.
Soham went ahead, saying so much, but listening to him, as if the ground slipped under Kabir's feet. He stumbled and hit his table, and then swallowed the glass of water, kept there in one breath. There was a lot in his mind at this time it was going on. At the same time, his restlessness was also increasing. At this time, he felt as if he was suffocating.
Hey listen, bring the Sania murder case file to my table immediately, and all the people involved in that case fingerprint report too. And listen, match it with the print found in the murder of Raghu and his 2 friends, and see what you get.
Inspector Kabir had done many black deeds, because of which he used to have sleepless nights, but the Sania murder case was the only case in which he supported all three, after which he could not sleep peacefully for a single night, because every night he saw himself dying in his dreams. Yes, on top of that, Soam's words had increased his anxiety even more. That's why he started investigating like a madman to verify his point. On the other hand, Soam was also troubled by the repeated glimpses. And who are those three who are killing whom? He did not know who is that inspector. So he started searching the history of Raghu and his friends on the internet. Only then did he find that all three had gone into police custody together on charges of killing a journalist, but were released immediately. Inspector Kabir, who supervised the case, said that all three had no hand in the murder. The girl had committed suicide. Then, as soon as Soam saw the photo of the journalist, he got a sharp shock and he went back somewhere in his memory. When he was standing in the parking lot of a mall, then suddenly a girl came to him and put a gift in his hand and said,
"There is a secret message in this gift for someone special."
After saying this, the girl got a little nervous, then went ahead smiling. Then after some time, three masked men were also seen roaming there, as if they were looking for someone. Since Soam was an influencer, he used to get such gifts from fans. That's why he put that gift in the car without seeing it. Then as soon as that gift fell on the seat of the car, Soam came out of the depth of his memories and opened his cupboard running and started searching for that gift among many gifts. And after searching a lot, he found that small green box, on opening which a pen drive was found in it. When Soam put that pen drive in the laptop, the whole black letter of a minister opened in front of him. Also, there was a video message of that girl at the end, in which how the goons and the police are after her at the behest of the minister. On the other hand, Inspector Kabir stayed in the police station even after late night. Then his juniors sent him the fingerprint matching reports on WhatsApp, after seeing which he lost his mobile, because at the murder sites of Raghu and his friends all the prints found were 100% matching with Sania's print. Kabir was going mad thinking that how is this possible? Because he had seen Sania dying in front of him months back. Now Soam's words seem true to him, that it will be his next turn who will be destroyed by Sania's soul. Kabir thought something, then took out bullets from his drawer and loaded them into the revolver. Then as soon as he stood up, the light of the police station went off.
What happened to this light all of a sudden?
Suresh, just see what happened to the light.
Kabir called his three constables one after the other, but no one was in the police station. After which Kabir got up from the chair and started moving towards the door. That's why he collided with someone.
Who is it, brother? Where are you going in the dark?
When there was no sound from the front, Kabir took out a lighter from his pocket and lit it. Then he found that Soam was in front.
What are you doing here, you bastard? And what is your affair with that Sania? Why are you involved in her revenge fire?
As Kabir was speaking his words, by the way, Soam's eyes were turning blood red. Then at last he caught hold of Kabir's collar and said,
"I am Sania, you bastard."
Saying this, Soam lifted Kabir with one hand and hit him on the front cupboard, and Kabir lost his revolver from his hand. He started moaning in pain. He understood that it was not Soam, but Sania hidden inside him. He was trying to run away from there and hang upside down in the air, as if someone held his leg and turned it upside down.
Leave me, Sania! I did not kill you. I just did my job. How could an inspector refuse the minister?
Spit on you, Kabir. You let your love die for a few bucks. Is this your duty? I will give you a more dangerous death than all three.
No! You will not do this, Sania. I promise. You will get justice. I will send the minister to the prison. Just leave me alone.
Hearing this of Kabir, Sania leaves him, and he falls on the ground with a thud. And there, he also has a revolver, holding which he points towards Soam.
You are using his body for revenge. I will finish him. Then what will you do?
Saying this, Kabir fires 3 bullets, one after the other, on Soham's chest. The bullets did not pass through his body and could not even touch him. Bullets fall to the ground as they approach Soham. Seeing this, Kabir's face gets blown away. Only then Soham faints, and a rifle kept in the police station reaches in front of Kabir, flying in the air.
Soham was definitely my means, but the soul is not dependent on anyone, Kabir.
Although the gun was flying in the air, but it seemed to Kabir as if Sonia herself was holding it. Before Kabir could say anything else, his hand with the revolver itself started turning towards him, and the very next moment, the revolver is raised on his head. Kabir does not want this, but his finger automatically pressed on the trigger, and the front wall was stained with blood. And the next morning, the same news appeared in every newspaper and news channel. Last night, a corrupt inspector committed suicide in the police station. According to the information, he had also killed a journalist for money, so that the dark secrets of the minister remain hidden. A pen drive was also recovered from him, in which all the black acts and anti-national conspiracy of the minister came out. And now he is in the clutches of the police. Along with this, it also became clear that journalist Sonia did not commit suicide. Rather, she was murdered. Well, belatedly, but her family got justice.